Good morning, chess players. In this edition of Chess.com Daily Chess Championship, I managed to win all the games in round 2. This, of course, guaranteed me the first place and promotion to the next round. As usual, during daily games, many interesting combinations were created, and I have collected them in this video. Please also remember that each exercise will be presented in the way that will allow you to solve it by yourself. So after a short introduction to the puzzle, there will be some seconds break. Then you can pause this video for a while just to calculate the different lines and find the best move. After that, resume again this video to check if your solution is correct. So let's focus on the chessboard. Bishop e3 is overloaded, so let's start with rook e1, and now knight d4, g5 with g4 threat, so h3 h5, white has to play g4, and now knight takes e3. After queen e3, we are winning, so queen exchange, but now we have winning knight h4, and we are bishop more. White rook and black queen are all the same c5, so after d5, knight exchange, this knight has to move. So, for example, knight e5. Now we are attacking this queen. After queen b6, there is a fork, and white is winning. Here we have very simple checkmate in 2. Just queen h5 check. Don't leave king g8 and rook d8 check. Bishop b4 is wrong because this knight can cross this diagonal. So in the beginning we have to get rid of this knight, and after rook b1, bishop b4, we are winning queen. Queen e4. This move leaves black with unpleasant choice. Is it better to lose your rook or to be checkmated? Of course, in the beginning you have to protect your king, so g6, and after queen a8, white is winning. Bishop takes knight. Of course, black can decide to destroy its pawn structure, but in other case, after bishop f6, we have simple knight b5. After queen b8, white is winning pawn. Let's exchange some material on d4. So c4. And now it's enough. We can clean this rook. after protection rook d1, e5 is winning rook and game. The first idea is queen d8 with rook a8 in the next move, and black is controlling b6, but it's a mistake because of bishop g5 with some complication. So the best move is queen c8, and after queen b6, rook a8. And there is no protection because after, for example, b3, rook a6 is winning queen. Capturing knight on a3 is winning because after rook a3 we have simple fork. Now we are capturing rook and pawn on c3. White has to exchange queens and we have winning endgame. This bishop on d4 should be a pawn, but it's a bishop, so black can exchange knight. And now this bishop is in the trap, but there are, of course, some tricks like queen h e4 with checkmate read, so f5, check. And now in the beginning it looks that white fine, but rook c5 is winning bishop. Although this knight from d5 is pinned, bishop c4 is a great mistake because knight e3, and here black is okay. That's why it's necessary to exchange these knights in the beginning, and after that bishop c4 is winning. Here we have very simple puzzle. This knight on c4 is pinned, so for example we can win with b5. The simplest and the fastest way to win is rook sacrifice. And now we have a3, and look at this position. White cannot give a check, cannot attack this pawn, just rook e1 is the only move, but now we have a2, king g2, bishop c3, and now after rook exchange, black is winning. Of course, the position of white queen is not perfect. Let's check what happened if I want to unpin this knight after king c2, bishop b7, and the rook a8. This queen is trapped. That's why I have to sacrifice my rook. And after knight c6, second rook sacrifice, and finally queen sacrifice. And after this royal fork white is winning. Let's try to capture white bishop. Okay, and now this bishop has no square to go, but there is a great move before and after knight 6, bishop free again, but we have knight before attacking queen, and after queen e3, we are attacking both bishop and queen again. So the only protection is queen h3, and now we are winning instead of this bishop white. That's all my puzzles from the second round. Here it's me on the first place. I hope you managed to solve some of these exercises. If you are not familiar with daily chess, you should log in and start your first game even today. Goodbye.